Alright, it's your brother Makaza back again, calling you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and wherever the Holy Seed is scattered, back to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But yeah, we are the real Israelites, Jews of the Bible, and don't tarry to come back to the Most High, spirit and in truth, and not religion. Okay, so today I'm going to touch on the gods, or the so-called gods of the nations are idols. So Allah, Caesar Borgia, which is the Christian, because first of all, when you go into that whole Trinity, if you're trying to say that God and his son, and then Caesar Borgia, he's white, then they say God is white, that's all off. But like that, Zeus, Greek mythology, Egyptology with the whole Ra and Isis and everything like that, and anybody that's continuing to push that the scriptures bit off of Egyptology or anything prior to the King James, and you err not knowing the history or the scriptures, and no book in this world has the prophecies of the scriptures. No book is telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that the slave trade, everything that happened to us, who's ruling, matter of fact, who's ruling this in this present time right now. Okay, so all those lies is going to be smashed. Well, really, I'm just going to be talking about just bringing out scriptures on, the gods of the nations are idols, but how us Israelites, we've through the past, but still to this present day, we still continue to worship different gods that you people ignorantly don't know. You Israelites in church, you ignorantly don't know that you're worshiping idols. Even when you do Christmas, Valentine's Day, these different religions, brothers that are into Islam, brothers that are into Egyptology and things like that. But I'm gonna just go into these scriptures, and it's kind of gonna be, I got a lot of scriptures down, but I can say this is probably volume 1. So matter of fact, let me start off with Psalms 40 real quick, laying down a foundation. Okay, this is Psalms 46. I got it mixed up. So Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Most High of hosts is with us. The power of Jacob is our refuge. Salah. So the God of Israel, which his name is Yahweh, he is the power, the Allah, which is in the Hebrew Allah, or Allahayim, which is gods, but the singular Allah, he's the God of Yasha'Allah, which is Israel. Okay, so us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans shouldn't be dwelling in serving other gods. That means religion and these other philosophies. You need to be worshiping your power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, in spirit and in truth. Okay, the Lord, the Son, Yahushua, he doesn't worship. he has his Father, so he's not worshiping or doing Christianity. He didn't come on the earth to teach Christianity. Okay, but back to business though. Moses said, "I will be exalted among the heathen." And a nice precept to go with that is in Tobit 13:1-5. I don't have my apocrypha right now, but that's a good precept as far as letting the Most High know among the heathen, okay? Because we're scattered among the heathen, you know. So, all right. So I'm gonna go from there to Romans 15:4. All right. Okay. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay, let me read that one more time. For whatsoever things were written aforetime. So things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. So to know sin, which is transgression of the law, that's written aforetime, to understand and learn about what our forefathers did when them going off and serving other gods and things like that. But studying the commandments really, and studying about serving other gods, which I'm gonna get a lot of good scriptures on that, but that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay, so this is the comfort of the word. All right. Okay, so let's get started. Let me go start with Psalms 96. Okay, I'm gonna start at the top. 96:1. Sing unto the Most High a new song. Sing unto the Most High all the earth. Sing unto the Most High, bless his name, which is Yahweh. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Most High is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Most High made the heavens. Okay, so all these gods are idols. Everything that we see today is basically an idol. Even even in the church, the whole, the fish, it's just so much things that's going on in this world, that in religion, that people ignorantly don't know about, like Allah, Baal, Asherah, Jupiter, even though the things that contain to the sun and the moon, making these little fish, things like that, the little fish with the Jesus inside, all that, idols, but all the nations of the gods are idols, okay? And they can't breathe, they can't talk. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 2 Kings. 2 Kings 17. Let's see, 13. Okay, 2 Kings 13. Okay. Alright, I start at 11. And there they burnt incense. Hold on. Actually, I'll start at 12. For they serve idols, talking about Israelites. Wherefore the Most High had said unto them, Ye shall not do this thing. Yet the Most High testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes. Now, and that's what we've been doing. We've been doing. The prophets are out now. like I've been saying from day one, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that mock us, no one else on this earth, especially these other nations, are teaching you to get right with the Most High in spirit and in truth. Okay, no one's telling you to get back to these commandments. No one's really breaking down the New Testament for you, Paul, that you guys don't even know what Paul is saying, but yet you still talking about the laws done away with. We not to keep the laws. We just have faith and everything. You still don't have any understanding of that. But overall, no one is teaching us to keep the commandments how we're supposed to carry ourselves. Okay, but by us, making videos, brothers out on the highways and byways and things like that, and you mock us and you make videos against your own people, if you don't repent, you're gonna be destroyed, man. That's just real rap. But we are the prophets back, okay? And let me read that again. Yet the Most High testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil ways.